Have you ever stopped to think about the power you hold within your own skull? Your brain, a 3-pound marvel of nature, is more complex than any supercomputer. It's a universe unto itself, brimming with billions of neurons firing away, orchestrating your every thought, emotion, and action. It processes information from the world around you, allowing you to experience the beauty of a sunset and the joy of a warm embrace. The human brain is often compared to the universe in its complexity. Just as the universe holds countless galaxies and stars, the brain houses billions of neurons interconnected in a vast network. Each neuron, a tiny messenger, transmits signals to other neurons, creating an intricate web of communication. These signals, like shooting stars across the night sky, are the basis of our thoughts, feelings, and memories. And just like the universe, the brain is full of mysteries. Imagine your brain as a high-tech control panel with different regions responsible for specific functions. At the base of your brain sits the brainstem, the unsung hero responsible for keeping your heart beating and your lungs breathing. Above the brainstem lies the cerebellum, the master coordinator of movement and balance. Thanks to the cerebellum, you can effortlessly walk, dance, and even ride a bike. Now let's move to the main event, the cerebrum, the largest part of your brain. The cerebrum is divided into lobes, each with its own area of expertise. The frontal lobe, sitting right behind your forehead, is the CEO of your brain, responsible for decision-making, planning, and personality. Behind the frontal lobe lies the parietal lobe, which processes sensory information from your body, like touch, temperature, and pain. And finally, at the back of your head, lies the occipital lobe, dedicated to processing visual information from your eyes. Let's zoom in further and explore the building blocks of this incredible organ: neurons. Picture a bustling city with millions of people rushing about, communicating with each other. That's what's happening inside your brain, except instead of people, we have billions of neurons, the tiny messengers of the nervous system. Each neuron is made up of a cell body, dendrites, and an axon. The dendrites are like tiny branches reaching out, eager to receive signals from other neurons. These signals then travel down the axon, a long, slender fiber that acts like a cable, transmitting the information to other neurons. At the end of the axon are tiny gaps called synapses, where the signal jumps across to the dendrite of another neuron. Together, neurons and glial cells create a symphony of activity that makes up the incredible organ we call the brain. You might have heard people talk about being left-brained or right-brained, but is there any truth to this idea? Well, it's a bit more nuanced than that. While it's true that your brain is divided into two hemispheres, the left and right, they're not working in isolation. Think of them as two halves of a dynamic duo, constantly communicating and collaborating with each other. The left hemisphere is often associated with logic, language, and analytical thinking. The right hemisphere, on the other hand, is known for its creativity, intuition, and spatial awareness. But here's the catch. Both hemispheres are involved in almost everything you do. So while you might have a dominant hemisphere for certain tasks, both sides of your brain are working together to create a complete and harmonious you. Despite all that we've learned, the brain remains one of the greatest mysteries of science. It's a frontier of knowledge, teeming with unanswered questions that continue to fascinate researchers. For example, how does consciousness arise from this intricate network of cells? What is the nature of memory, and why do some memories fade while others remain vivid? But the quest to understand the brain is not just about satisfying our curiosity. It has profound implications for our health and well-being. By unraveling the mysteries of the brain, we can develop new treatments for neurological disorders like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. And we can unlock the full potential of the human mind, paving the way for a future where we can enhance our cognitive abilities and live healthier, more fulfilling lives. So the next time you have a thought, experience, an emotion, or simply marvel at the world around you, take a moment to appreciate the incredible organ that makes it all possible: your brain.